G'day folks. So today I'm putting in a reverse beeper on my boat here, so that when I am backing it, people can be aware that I'm coming. So the problem is that my trailer doesn't have reversing lights, so I'm hooking it up to my tail lights. This is not going to work very well. Now I'm thinking it out loud. I'm hooking it up to my tail lights so that when I put my tail lights on, so I can drive to the boat ramp, turn my tail lights on, so turn my headlights on just to back, and that'll turn on the reverse beeper. But then if I'm driving around at night with my headlights on, the reverse beeper will be going off because it's plugged into the plug, wired into the plug. I think I can work my way around that, but it's not ideal. Anyway, I've drilled a hole in here for that to go on. I wasn't a very big fan of drilling a hole in my trailer because the more holes you drill, the weaker it gets, but I figured just one mightn't matter because all the bracing is not where this hole is. There's holes here and it's all reinforced, so I'm hoping just there it's not going to make a difference. However, back to this trailer plug. Let me just contemplate that. The problem is, so I'm 2 hours drive from the hardware shop, so I have to, it's not an ideal setup, but I could do it a lot better if I had better stuff. So I'm trying to make do with what I've got. So what I've done is I've put a little joiner connector in here. I've just put it in, so now it's hard to get out. It's not going in very well, but a little joiner. So I've threaded the red wire all the way through, put a joiner on it. I'm about to stick it in the plug. Then I'm going to connect the other wire, do the same thing and stick it in the plug. And I hardly ever drive at night with the boat trailer, so ever. So the reverse beeper horn will go on automatically when I put my headlights on. So then when I'm backing it, all I've got to do is turn my headlights on and back it back. Hopefully then I shouldn't leave my headlights on by mistake, because the reverse beeper will remind me that my headlights are on. Now if I do have to drive at night anywhere and turn my lights on, the reverse beeper will start going, but all I've got to do is come back here and just unplug this joiner, and in theory that's it, which I'll never have to do hardly ever because I don't drive at night with the trailer on, because I don't need to. Anyway, that's the plan. I'll keep doing it. I'll wire this up and fingers crossed it works as it should, but we'll just wait and see. I have to plug red into brown because I think brown was the reverse lights. So my screwdriver's too big. So red to brown. Oh, What the hell? The screwdriver's too little and now it's gone. What the hell? How do I fix that for future endeavours? Oh, and it spins. I broke me little screwdriver. I've had that for 20 years. I hope I can replace that, because that's got a slot in my toolbox the exact right size. That's disturbing. But that was two. Guess it was too small. Try and get another screwdriver. That was too big. Anyway. Try this one. Red to brown. Screwdriver is working, that's good. Red to brown. I don't like wiring at all. At all. Anyway, let's just stay positive. I don't like it probably because I don't understand it. And it's so... I'm not sure which hole I pulled that out of now. Let's just imagine it's that one. You don't want to stick it in the wrong hole because it gives you problems. Let's just imagine that that's perfect. Fingers crossed. Now I've got to do the other one. This one. No. This one. Plug that in. Wind it through. This one's got to be... I can't do these little crimps up too much, so I've got to be able to pull them apart without tearing the wires out when I need to one day. So let's just assume that this is going well. It's pretty hot today. Feels like it's about 20. It's pretty hot when you live where I live. It's supposed to be, it's new Christmas Eve tonight, so Boxing Day, whenever that is, it's supposed to be 40. Don't know if I believe that. This is looking pretty nice. Visually, this is looking pretty nice. Whether it works is a whole other story, but visually it's 10 out of 10, if you ask me. This is the first time I've done this. I installed a reverse camera once. That was the second worst thing I've ever tried to do. But it worked in the end. I bought a reverse camera kit that came with everything you needed. Until of course you had to install it. Then it didn't come with hardly anything you needed. The wires that went from the front to the back of the car were too short to start off with. So you had to join wires, which I didn't have because apparently the kit came with everything you needed. And the hardware shop is 2 hours away. So I made do with what I had, and I didn't have any joiners. However, maybe I did because I found some today. So maybe I did have joiners after all, but anyway, it was a pain. It worked in the end. I thought, you know what, never again. I'm just going to pay someone with the right tools who's done it 100 times to just do it for me. And then I went and bought another one, but it's a wireless reverse camera. It works for the moment, so that's alright. It's heaps easier to put in, of course. But it was twice the price. The normal reverse camera was $150 and this wireless one was $300. And you can get them installed for $150. You buy the reverse camera for $150, give and take a bit. And to install it at the place I was buying them off was $150. So either way. The only thing with the wireless reverse camera is you have to press a button on the screen to turn it on, where the other ones, when you put it in reverse, it comes on automatically. So that's a bit of a pain, but anyway. I have a friend that I call before I do all this stuff. Barry is his name, and I ring him at all stages of the night and I say, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? He loves it, so he says. So this is his instructions. But he's very handy, so I'm not complaining. I think he actually just helps me out of sheer amusement, because I don't help him back much in return. I don't have too many skills that he requires from me. It just seems to be me ringing him all the time, asking him, how do I do this? How do I do this? Ah, amazing so far. Geez, I'm not overly confident, to be honest. Now black, red went into brown, and black goes into white, apparently. I have to check my notes from Barry. Red went into brown, correct. Black goes into white. So that's exactly how you get into problems. When you start mixing wires up and no one knows what's going on, including me. Oh no, I've got a visitor. I can hear him coming down the driveway. I'm gonna have to get back to you. Black into white is what we worked out. Black into white. Tiniest screw in the history of all screws. Bound to lose that. Black into white. Hope this works, because if it doesn't work, I don't have enough wiring brains to work out why it doesn't. Goodness me. Try and put the tightest screw in history back in. Oh yeah. That seems to be okay. Fingers crossed. I've been known to do these screws up too tight in the past. I'm just going to put it back together and just assume that it's going to work. If this works, it's going to be so good. Now I can back up my car with my amazing reverse camera that I installed, plug this in, everything should work as it does, and then when I put my tail lights on or headlights on, this little beeper should start beeping. Do I have time to check it today? If I do it now, yes, I think I do. Just watch this space. So now we plug it in. So we plug it in, I go to the front and turn the headlights on, and in theory this alarm should go off. If it doesn't, we have a problem. If it does, then it's all good. Let's try. How good is that? That is amazing, if you ask me. I'm very happy with that, and it works as it should. So that is amazing. I'm very happy with that. I have my reverse beeper for safety. Turn my headlights on, it starts beeping. Turn my headlights off, it turns off. I'll try it again just for fun. Yuck. It works, but it's a horrible noise. But anyway, that's it. Very happy with that. I'll just tape up and make nice the wire. It's pretty nice already. So this is the beeper. I've tucked it in, threaded it through. I'm just going to tape that up because that's one connection. And down here somewhere, that's the other connection. So I'll put some tape around that. And then if I ever want to drive at night, all I've got to do is disconnect this one, which should pull apart very easily. And then I'll just carry on. Well, that is excellent. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. If you'd like to watch my most popular video, I'll link it up here to the left on the screen. If you're also interested in receiving my free Buying a Boat, second-hand boat buyer's guide checklist, You can get that for free by going to my website. I'll also put a link in the description below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get notified to all my new videos when I upload them. And if you want to contact me, you can do so through my website, the link's in the description below. See you next time.